The Oriana says, Netua, which is an brother and can. Yet papa dia boa. This is just the beginning. It's no more now, more Macosala, more Bodompim, or now, or more ye free free miracle. And there is better say, Omo Pekete and also my student mattress, Mama Koda, because this is just the beginning. Yeah, when Brebra Eba. It's the time when maybe era Raymond Yoko boss Abaso power. What could we you say 550 billion and now let's say 55 million Ghana cedis afa won sase and I say ye hu hwehwemu say biskabi say na afa won sase na say ye say obey condition ye mount 50 and we all know say bill no ye kan nya say kokukuru sika ne fabra. It is a mouse be condition where now okase ebia ano den dodo. What are you trying to insinuate? What are you trying to tell? Because sika no kra and what of sika na wo kofa no kra mu bi ne ye ne ye say
ye into mean kase wa kofaska because ye improve say wa feske bi se inti
jeguso wa ye hu hwehwemu
inti allegation ye kwakọ ye hwehwemu kwan no ye ba hu say saska nimpo on fire inti me pa cho say once you're making your submission, let's use. I
understand you.
The right
send a bill condition na e no. Say I think say the party no one way be a person mo de boana is better say be organize you no man person meet bill condition na you could no. Then fast forward from there no na you proceed to wherever the case will be. Me hu say ne kwan so na onam no. Na me catch on near ma de aye Raymond. So and some of them they retaliating.
So is it payback time?
No, me I'm not saying it's a payback time. I'm not saying it's a payback time. Omo jina ho ka say surely table will turn. And if Sebasa and me I will be very happy. Say if table because now the current appointee is no more ba mu say now omo say na me brother e can. Current it a best serve a signal to them. Omo ma ya hwe yi. So what I say because I see as me so me hold such position na say bibi say na to me definitely me so me mistakenly ametimi aye no betimi bibi sa betimi aye dem atome enti na eya hwe eno na ye betimi de abu o man because obi aba no be hold position na ya appoint obi na so obi ya hwe yie because onimo so ochine bi say power ne 10 a bibi say na betimi these are some of the consequences e betimi ato na ebe ma obi ya hwe yie eno na be bo ma o man ya chechire si ya anya ne sa na ye ka say wo de obehu as mo kan bibi say that's na mo person mo di hwehura NDC aban na na ase den ye de no ya adwene ho ne ye yo ene ye de abo o man no nya say bia ye bibi keke say e bia de mo ma ye ne ye person retaliate na bibi sa no ye chechiro o man because ya kan wo ye yi mu say ye reset o man and this steps are ye be take ya e betimi abo no.
Now Mr. Bexel, you mentioned that a bill condition is too outrageous. But can you appeal to courts that the bill condition should be reduced?
I see, the onus doesn't lie on me. You understand? We will only drum our messages in the air and then let them know that, Sebi, we are a nation that is governed by laws. And it's a baby, and Yema and Famra, Quema, a month for no, a beboa will be a Nawatino Mabiase. You see, I am of the firm belief that whatever is happening, Ghana de Mrani de Yejuma, into Yema Nioma and Famina Quemu. What I say, at least, and I make sometimes we need to just apply some level of human face to some of these things.
And when you say human face, what do you mean?
I grow with Upo. Always it is the NDC and the NPP that are going to control the affairs of the nation. Take it or leave it. There's no third force anywhere. They'll come and test the waters and go back and go and sleep. So it's always the NDC and the NPP. So you have to be magnanimous in some of the things. I'm not saying that. Are you getting the point? What I mean is that let all of us, because and then of course you say and we think we can sing praises to it. What if tomorrow it's happening to our brothers on the other side? Will we still have that moral courage to sit in and then able to keep our mouth shut? As Ghanaians, we talk about it. We will complain. And it media and make us say Yoko in your court. And like I say, Yoko is sentencing somebody to trial until that's the way to go. Yoko doesn't have that power. Need say ni obey no charge sheet or whatever it is no fatu nipa no so na afi nipa no konya ne fair day wo court na mom na se nipa na ntumi anya bail condition or obesi no wo court akonya ne fair day. That is all that some of us we are advocating for. And I'm making to I was being emphatic that the time that Chachuchi Kata was going through some of these things, some of us we personally had problem with it during President Kufuor's regime. Are you getting it? So if it is wrong yesterday, it is wrong today. But say if you say yeah na chincha power way and tema 2 million is transient and let I won't sem or China could you be sem.
Now let's read this. Yoko granted an administrative bill set at 50 million Ghana cedis with 3 sureties, 2 of whom must be justified, and this means that they must prove ownership of assets or property worth that amount. And the lead counsel for Miracles Abuaji, which is Samuel Atachia, has publicly criticized the terms, calling them practically impossible to meet and a virtual denial of freedom. Whereas I asked Mr. Bexton whether they can actually appeal to court. And per my findings, Yoko is an investigative body and not a court. The bill they granted is police inquiry bill, and if a suspect cannot meet the conditions, their lawyers do not have to wait around. They can immediately file a motion for variation of bail at the High Court. The High Court has the absolute legal authority to overrule Yoko, slash the 50 million Ghana cedis sum, or remove the strict justification property requirements. So that means that they have an option to go to court for the court to slash that money down. So instead of doing that, why then are we still murmuring about
why are you also not being realistic in some of these decisions you are taking? Because when you said there is a window of opportunity to be saying that at Nipana Konwa Fiwaba. No, are you getting it? And I mean, is there? That is why they are rightly saying that the lawyers or the counsel for miracles they have a rudiment to go through. I tell some of these things will be attended to. And I make us say, and then the 2 minutes won't say more. Na say no no so 2 minutes be no so start say or set high precedent for you. Ye koya na say ba ye chichire man. Ye chichire man, they were NPP so na arrogance of power. Omo de kasa to me so anyway. No mo nim so o chen beba on be lose power. Nti say no officer power won sam na ne open na oba because miracle na no ho atwinti wo mian to the way power better ne etene ye de bi mian nkrofo a you clap because the system is good.
Right. Mr. Fosu, my question is, looking at the amount of money that is alleged that Miracles is actually involved in, which is 55 million Ghana cedis, and as it stands now, his bail condition is 50 million Ghana cedis with 3 sureties, of which 2 must be justified. Are we expecting that his bail condition should be lower, looking at the amount of money that is alleged to have been?
Per me, what I say is like asode na oye nti na me hunu no say asode na oye nti na bia e ma sa bail condition entimi course sene ye gina ye ka ho asem anopai who say sometimes a police cra e chewo driving na police cra chewo now try so be ya asode ye bia ade bi wo ho no wafom na instead of you say bia obeba form na one na aka na bia nkanti ase aye adwuma so sometimes when you prolong issue na ema abufuo anase ema niema bitimi arise na afi ade kra na nka sese nka ye bia nka ye twa so sei no ema ye ntimi ete so ene evi court crazy se ntempamu hala se wo jonfum so otumu a bia se bibi wo hwa bia sentence bi wo hwa se de ma okra na due to say bia wa jonfum so atumu ntam no kra ma na ntimi me de mimi hunu ne se bill no say ne do say man bill a mu be duru but not to that extent say 50 no 50 ne dey say mu
okay we so you can we so you say Yoko
they have that alternative
yeah almost say Yoko frequently set massive administrative bill amount to match the financial exposure.
Oh okay, then if that then they are right.
That means that they are trying to compare the amount of money that is alleged to have been taken to the bail condition. Because you can assume that let's say you've allegedly embezzled, let's say 100 million Ghana cedis, and you expect them to give you a bail condition of 10 million Ghana cedis.
Oh, it can be possible because at the end of the bill, no, it's not the end of the issue.
But it says here that the bill they actually give matches the the financial exposure of the crime that is being committed.
You see, initially, no crowds not making babies. I said, yes, Canada do now fire and allegedly, yeah, sure, allegedly, Canada do Canada do or fire and allegedly, until our man is bail condition. So sano and I be amusing when say a so sounds so yeah as a suchi be any 20 be or yeah or boo so or 2 kwan womrana sa week in money ashatu or some money inflow my man into kwan. Right,
Mr. Bessie, you got what I just read.
Exactly.
Could it be the case?
You see, I don't want to be part of the court of public opinion because Sebiye na no your passion say be redeem ranibi. Until you start trauma entrance exams na
I say what?
Are you getting it? Until you trauma entrance exams na dibi. But they see, ni ame person me can say, wa mambo mu ni ebesi bia no the good, the bad, the ugly must always play in favor to making way for one or two things. Let us get it right as a nation. We are building a nation. Now, the point I want to establish is that, you see, sometimes there are blessings in misfortunes. Bimpo and Ankaban way and Tania. In Kaye who said BBC and Pocosho in the previous administration. So it is good some of these things are coming into light. Fast forward around it. Per whatever Yoko is bringing out there, or say that there's one man in addition with Miracle. On point they were starting a payment. So if it has to do with Miracle, until it's a miracle, so can be supposedly, and in on its way 2 years so far. Until I don't want to go into the court of public opinion. At least when Miracle 2 is having its fair day in court, you are going to open the Pandora box, the canker worm. But for now, we are all going to make conjectures and speculations here and there. So, maybe Omombwa say whatever you read to us, the lawyers will have an alternative to be able to go through to meet a bail condition. Let them activate it at their disposal. Have a bail condition for him. No, a fair day in court. So that me and you will know what really transpired, whether he's guilty or not. But for now, I can't sit in the comfort of the studios of GhanaTalks GH and say that miracle I be born. No, sure. Because a person is proven guilty until what a court of competent jurisdiction. Until monya the fair day. Or na judge and the seems where Abrantia ABCD na we until Buabo or na mrano ya dia tu baby da. So for now, let us minimize the court of public opinion. Na miracle I say a woman allegedly, but when you fair there, you don't know.
Now, there's been issues of how he was picked up, and I'm wondering how they actually got to know if they were actually there and saw everything feeling gadoji to find out how he was being picked up. But listening to some of the party members, they said he was picked up in a Rambo style. Is there a prescription as to how security agencies are supposed to pick up individuals? Is there a standard?
This thing, this Rambo style, NDC complains same, MPP complains same. Hey, my friend, you're under arrest. Whatever I say, we use against you in the court of government. Look, for all you know, they've placed him on radar. You're reading on in and flow.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I bet you there will be a cause for Rambo style.
Because we hear that a lot. I don't know if you do.
Yeah, sure. I do hear.
People are very angry as to how some of these people are actually being picked up.
But
so my question is there a standard way or is there a prescription as to how people should be picked up?
It's yet to mention the law enforcement agencies how they should go about their work. We can't because, and for me, Miracle Obia, he's all over the place. He's all over the place. So, whatever the item that came, when in Kalko Yoko, Omama caution, says because of investigation, don't travel. Now, at least, when they went to Kwaimpa. That means to them, no, oh, yeah, if there's a Rambo, then they must activate the style of the Rambo and then come and pick you up.
You have been very honest.
Rambo
style. Mr. Fosu. What can you say to this?
Yeah, it's true. Send me brother can because your caution was sent me into Quine. So if so prefer don't person be arrest or na say you be pick with a Rambo star to avoid Rambo star. No, why don't you comply with their distance? So just to avoid the Rambo star as you are saying. So until me who no send the kwan so because who say eh so then because I learn say o took all bano when roof yimpo I learn say airport or na kutoka na na me say say one immigration officers be more arrange I think Sunday morning crans and yoko for cry and say can it maybe say or no pay and I minimum the enti obu or more mra no so man into kwan no.
You see, let us also admit the fact that when people for be day in day out almost quite the various security agencies are reporting. But any news, the reason be that they are complying to whatever rudiment that has been set. And it's a casa be a nature. Now, Sabi, yes, Ghana go to reset. And in your money boy, you know what? The reset will come hard at you. They'll be hard at you because I don't want to sit here to mention names. On daily basis, on weekly basis, they visit Yoko, they visit the BNI, they visit the police headquarters because power ban your appointments. And then they are thinking that I'm go through the books and certain things are not sitting right. And they've been going. They almost better radio, Sunni TV, so Obia is not intimidating them. Now, so they will be a wako. I'm not saying that me bun kumfo, but say you turn some from any DNA or book on so I don't think say Casa be brave.
Can we cross that this concern
because
only can call first one
this is my first time
so you would have complied.
You understand?
Auntie, Master, sometimes you have to say any money bua what to suffer me. Yes, it's a coty, your friend a coty and Sashi, Konakoti. Oh, Cochrana to me, my lawyer and count. If the West get to because some of us, because of where we are coming from, I remember during the last previous regime. There were some NDC gurus that daily basis they were reporting to the national security. Where some of them we had direct contact with some of them. Omoba, ebi oba and the lawyer cano, uncommon be the omo be the oko. At the following day the pafofro. Sanity. Just follow the because you to mind. Say your house na mrani ade 2 and 1% be this with there. And yes, they be a kasan sana be ye sao. Sana kasan be ye.
Right.
Because I learned to say or person onyina for now I'm so
oh, that's for sure. He wants to step in as the next communication officer.
This thing happening is going to affect you in another way. So what I say, be crana na ye kanampo recently yakwa na mimpo na I was watching a video mpo na mimpo me say na po kasi mpo. Because if so one voice out mpo anka say mpo ta ko ho mo invite no ma ne ko ho aka no mpo na bia na mpo na me interview na me tie mpo aka I have no crew and idea pokra say okoko you understand it no pe and I say
nti masere ya to nsa frɛ a yen din ne nkonkotie na yen jai say dey bia we energizing the base masa we want win power 2028 oh. So that energy shouldn't be at Yoko chanting war songs here and there.
No wonder so
you disagree that they even went there in the first place. Because yesterday listening to Richard Ahiagba in one interview he mentioned that when Miracles was being picked up, he didn't have access to his lawyer or his family members. And as it stands now, as it stood yesterday, they didn't have any information as to why he was actually picked up. And one question I keep asking is, if Miracles haven't had access to his lawyers or family members, how did Richard Ahiagba know that he didn't have access to his lawyer? Because as he stood at that time,
you are not being fair.
No, but as he stood, because as he stood at that point yesterday, we didn't even know who his lawyer was until evening before we knew that.
You are not being fair.
Because
the fact say Nipan watching on say wafom. Into the man coin because me wait to me actually moment I watch him and I don't want to say anything. But I want my lawyer to be there and
that I agree.
So I think he was denying in that vein. And it's maybe our communication director is speaking in that regard.
How did they know that he hasn't had access to it? Did his lawyer come out to say that he hadn't had access to it?
Watching along the line opportunity ba na say bia una oba be sramenti nkoma o mintumi ne undi.
But nobody had access to him. So how then did they know that he has not had access to his lawyers
and
or family
you see,
members?
Interesting enough, sometimes when they don't sit on radio to narrate the ordeal that they went to. And I wish, because it happens on both the NDC and the NPP. Now, can be a form we are you getting it? But sometimes, in your BBN, I should be for the cameras. Are you getting it? Because I think that if Miracles if you were free nanka woman invitation nanka obetina the studios of Ghana Talk or no be ma unchirim
details.
But has Iyoko owe any explanation to the party members as to why he was picked up?
Oh, the Iyoko is doing their job.
So they don't owe any explanation.
They don't owe anybody explanation. Sana ban for France, but they don't owe anybody any explanation. They don't owe anybody any explanation. The law is the law. The law is working. We are enjoying reset.
So why then are we hearing from your party members that they owe them explanation?
So,
they should come and tell them why Miracle was
let
picked
us
up.
go through the pain. The power will change. What I say? About the boy touching the Hoyan Tunchine.
So NDC appointing should be worried.
About the boy touching the Tunchine da. Na basu beji ni bloody fool.
I like how you are being sarcastic about all this thing. That they should go through the process. They should go through the process. Yeah. When power changes, then we will know. You wanted to say something, Mr. Fosu.
Yeah, but what you read right now, the press release are more release about from Yoko no.
Yeah.
Utie conclude part now. Utie like almost assure Ghanaians and they say whatever transpire now say looking going forward no BBC bia no omo be ma ya so ayeden ate afa ho ntemi ya sure so omo di omujuma pepe se na ye expect
ma who say MPP for man to omobo na gigi
omo ye
no
see am there's a trend me
let me
I think next time the NPP must come.
No you are trying indirectly
you were communicating as an NPP.
Yeah, we're replacing NPP. There is a trend that ekoso ewo NPP akachi akoye say sinya bibini invite you bi mpokra so omra no ma mechechiri mu pe no ma bo hwi say ye court no ma akwa akogu say ye yoku no ma akwa akogu. I learned that one time crowd parliamentary members cry koya to the stance of na form.
I think during
I think chairman to me.
Yeah, won't this issue talk on one of them.
Intadena kwa yes
no won't to me.
Intadena kwa yes as a trend bi sienya chi nipa nkwa dia ye ntwen pokura ma yes ye rush ye free boys ye gather okada street boys and other people no ni yenko ho ni yenko ye dede and sometimes no nema ni bi wo ho omo ya say like omo ya we say ade no kra na e baba bebesi because yetimi chi obi within shortest possible time na bia some we want no who be omu free
in solidarity but you are journalist.
No wait, but I learned yesterday some of the Okada boys were waiting for their food and money.
I saw it on social media. And it's true
NDC MPP no mo ye. I'm telling you NDC MPP they all do it.
But it looks like as an MPP for Mafan the World Cup. Now we know why Miracle's Abuaji has been picked up. What next?
For me, it's when you have to ask what next. Nobody can be a judge in his own court. Once Miracle has been picked, let us allow him to go through the due process. Are you getting it? Like in my previous admission, Ghana is not a banana republic. Whereby I said, "Yeah, them rubber shares and some near BBI. Manipana Quenya, Onya the lawyer, Umbra court, Onya the fair day in court, or argue the case out." Because the rule of natural justice will always tell you that give people a fair hearing. In Timonko court, judge and internal economium. Now, both the defendants and the plaintiff, whatever, let them umbebo munkru, na yehu the way forward. Intermediate, I am of the firm belief that let us have Miracle and the other man in addition with him or whoever, let them have their fair day. Na mrano enye juma. Because the law has always been the law. And the law always give room. Say, sebi, yentie afani ansana ya the judgment. And I say, ye bobi kumfo. Inti baby, let us not be too quick to crucify Miracle. Let Miracle have his fair day in court. And I know. The outcome of the court will stand.
Any comments to the security agencies as well? Do they owe anybody explanation?
Well,
should they work on their communication?
I know that with the security agencies, you are supposed to remain neutral in your line of duty.
Exactly.
Because NDC will come, MPP will go. more still at post. So please attach some level of professionalism in the work that you are doing.
Did the Yoko delay with the
You
community?
guys know better than some of us because you know better than some of us. And to mesre any say moye nyoma bia edi akasakasa bebre beba because ejuma no it's not we civilians to come and teach you your job. You know your job and you know the rudiment of your job. So please attach professionalism in your line of duty.
Right. But would you say that Yoko delayed with the communique?
Well, and I mean to me, say they were too quick or they delayed. And I make a or Yoko that. But meaning say bibi or muye they have a timeline. Maybe Kasane Babibri. So let us bring something out there for them to know. Say this is what is happening.
Okay.
And to me, I will not fault them. Yeah, they are doing their job.
Mr. Fuso.
Yeah, but my brother and I doing pepe. For the fact say yeah, say you better recover. Maybe I touch maybe I know. Say yeah, because on so you Ghana ning. So send us some nitty be on so you Ghana ning. And you say the pepper be yeah juma. Send a bear asumdui ebeba or chinebi. In Tennessee, yeah, shame muna say udifwa. I'm saying the court know better. To see a shame not so differ. The Senate Fatano, see be say near Bayan, no say near Bayan, and the court to Nankasankasan in him. See if you must know if the Senate Fatano, and not so. Yeah, you're not assuming the Abba. Till the end of the day, you know, assume the
Into then our catch party form of promo who say a chiom cophobia, no mujimika, air call, sa agency and institution.
Kakra me can't throw when they say, dear, yeah, air cost in no. Sometimes, some say, say, cost na, ne. Yeah, the adwin na kwa kwose you okay ne party we no power no na o abuse power na wanya no enti na o yes no sometimes they see a China state institution so no institution so no omunye omadwuma se ne esene fata because the omo ye no se na menua ne kan ye ne che se den kro chine bi no tumi no besesa so ati ase enti sesa sene o chine bi no ye mfa the same thing na mama me di won enti the way as bibi say si a omo pentem no omo kan nsam bi e na table beten no e omo nto omo bo e na face so no mo mpre omo hu gidi enkwan because some of the videos ni bi ho a me hwe ya e wo social media so a ebi mutime pempem I think Greater Accra Regional MPP Greater Accra Regional organizer so dem omo no former assembly member for I think Moses Abo good like ordinance say pimpim so the ni police ni be like oh yeah I have the video here like the way on the kasa no as I'll call more than so oh yeah all because of ya chom ni penti into so obia say or intimidate police and ask because omo yo madwuma as bambofo so who into the way I am sometimes omo ye no omo rush no esa na create more way be e de because o chine bi no bi betime di nsem wo mu a ye mu bi kra ye hu
so obedwen say party members no mo hu ni nti a ya che omo nkofo ansan
because me ti hwe o chine bi na say because me dwena o man no ho nti o chine bi na say 2 minutes 10 ana so o chine bi na say mate bi ye woso yegusu woso yi a ye bompa ye say ye betena so a che ne ye edwuma se ne Ghana fo hwehwe na so o chine bi ye te say appointee bi akwa ye bi na me ya meti we ne ma sorry ne ma kose free e bi asimesi na asimesi no say a partner said yes or more explain it and say due to this and this and this and that na mom ye timi meet a bail condition na bail condition e dia man esu say na nyina ye nim nti enu omo ka ni ahwe other alternative bi e be hwe a omo betimi a bring it down dance because one lady be call ya the way an crowd and police one also for them to send a bear almost I think almost spray pepper spray ma can one lady be an or all these things and someone can go away in ANC and sometimes na your my dream say sometimes na young timamufona na young supporters di pa amanyo phone nature na young di party for nature sometimes na your dream say kogu ho bebre na be ma asem ni to atwa on say actually nipa ye call police station ye the motor ye the and some mre bebre na na ya adwen say kogu ho bebre but the omo ye bia no won't change anything but rider esande or how niema bebre esan eba
but it's a quick one bro I'm not cutting my brother short it is good to solidarize in solidarity sabinti na ASA no at least the party chair secretary general Okumkom has been there. Are you getting it? Lawyer Atachia, big party whips have been there. It's good in solidarity that you be there. But mesre party for no. Eya sansem we bana mo boche nkuko kogu ona. Ebi mpa wo bekom na no kure ni nipa na di bone ampa. na fimu na makọ na I sympathy na mo koye sa no ma we na sabi say ye be wi achi na bia no kwese bi mpo anipa na antimu na makoguo na makobo chenku because or a party ni no e bia ye be komrem no na bia ampa sikadie bi akoso. Has the person been fair or good party no kwani mase nti ye China party mpanimfo no and code they should go there on your behalf. No mun come in solidarity with the person why affected because that be nipa no ofedom neighbor ofi nipa kuom nti obi entumi ntina ne fie nka say ya chia semesi de ono nko that be they will come and solidarize with you, so it is only good and proper. But mo bo chenku be go bebra many a times say cost sa obo say ne wadi bone no will begin to have a holiday. Are you getting it? Unti ubeko bi mpa in reality nipa no wa wi oman sika and wa cause financial loss ampa but mo ba begu because a party ni timu defend no na kai ni no no kokoso ya and nyoma dindin na sa obetua. Are you getting it? Enti mesre party for ya munya abotre,
party for munya abotre. Be patient, party for
because ubeko mkra no masa nipa nkra una ni payroll so oni mu nipa ban wako na weko yakobo pepper spray mo ani ba akokra
ko say obi collapse.
Oh, you see.
Oko yeah. This has been exciting. This has been insightful and very educative right here on the morning show on the issue of Miracles Abuaje. You've heard from these two brilliant young men, from Mr. Bexton and also from Mr. Fosu. Party members, take your time. Don't be in a haste to, be in a rush to go to these security institutions to, go and sympathize with these people. You can even sympathize with this person without even marching all the way there. Take your time. So, as it stands now, we are hoping that in the course of the day, we are going to be hearing from Iyoko or probably the Council of Miracles Abuaje as to whether he has been able to meet the bail conditions. And if he hasn't been, as we read earlier, they have an alternative to go to court for the bail to be reduced. So, as it stands now, well, let's hope and see that Miracles will be released today. Because as it stands now, we haven't had any reports if he has been released or not. But we hope that wherever he is, he's doing well. He's doing fine. All right, thank you so much. I think that will be all for the first topic for discussion at this juncture. We are delving into the second topic for discussion. And this one says the Supreme Court should consider live broadcast to boost public confidence and also improve transparency. This is actually an opinion from a justice of the court, Justice Kwekuteria Aka Bwafo, who says that Ghana should consider live streaming some Supreme Court proceedings to improve transparency and strengthen public confidence in the judiciary. Should it be allowed? And he cited an example where some of the proceedings of the 2012 election petition were televised. So it's high time that some cases, not entirely all cases that are heard in the Supreme Court, but some cases that are heard in the Supreme Court should be broadcasted. What do you make of this?
You see, thank you. And you see, so I keep saying this, that as Omaya, you're practicing democracy, we always need to speed up our game. We must catch up with the bigger nations that we look up to them. Ghana is still a baby in democracy. We are learning to get it right. Inti yako enim sa anyoma we na beboa na strengthen the democracy going forward. Why not? Obie no chill for asem papa kodo. You understand? Says anyoma we na beboa na ya build the kind of Ghana that we all anticipate to have in the years to come. Let us do them, because let's look at something like this. First, even if political parties go for an IPAC meeting, now because we share them with you, meeting we see abontin NDC atiasi benkum, MPP atiasi nimfa, then they are just confusing the electorate here and there. But time now electoral commission thought it prudent that Charlie let the cameramen to come into the room so that everybody will be privy to the things that we are discussing there. After guarantee interview and you try and say we because sabi momo share them okay. So nobody can come and deceive anybody exactly. Here. So like whatever the justice said in relation to the Supreme Court, at least if the cameras are on now, because you need to go beyond camera, you need to go behind the cameras in order not those messages or those things are not good for public consumption. It's good, but the ones that is good for us to be consumed, no, place it. My yensu so the chinebi no yensu we can be living testimonies to whatever transpired. That is the way to go. So, we are building a nation, and once I hear building nation, the height that great nations have attained, they never came on silver platter. There was always a starting point. And say, at least I'm a Supreme Court today. I'm a fair idea what was transpiring. You and I were not there on the face of the pink sheet. I said, look at the calculator. You see, ye na ye hunya koso. International no be and bam betum futron be any. So that everybody can be abreast with the happenings. Sanyesa, na se bibianu yes shielding away, all in the name that it is not allowed, it's not that's not the way to go. A Berman Crawford to make Pia Bonte, a betum futro, a boom Crawford. But say you and I were there near Shabidia, near Okano. I can counter it, saying yes, I need a TV, no, and na sabi air coso. So it is good. That is the way to go. You have built democracy, because you see there is a brilliant statement that say Yankopo New Year's here. The next leaper obe to make you charge you, a judge. Until judge bet to make sure when Mark say Bex and crowd the war was spent sending my around the mama of 50 years. What I say, what Joe found with the him, he pushed you somewhere.
It's serious.
Are you getting it? And it is a sign your way be ba na babe boosted the democracy. Na ye who say the rule of natural justice, any principles in relation to whatever that we are doing as a nation, ye activate sign your way na ye fan build your mind. Because the lives of the Malaysians and the Singaporeans, they started from somewhere and they are where they are today. Let us give it a starting point as a nation.
Mr. Posujon Hussein.
That's it. Minim baby lawyer no suggestion me support to
or your justice
or your justice mom. Oh okay, me support to, but minim I won't say for quite long and then say parliament mrashebeja for kwa sitna ye wo TV so ma ye nyina ye hu. And aside that, no, so ye suya de e de ma ye mabunu ne yeah e de ma apart from transparency na e be sia ma bibia ye bi nyina be hu de e koso de ye kana asem de wodi for de we de bem e ma ye kra san suya ne ma bi free mu because ye won kwala bebre wo ha na ye pese ye suya computer so na ne ye hu monitor kra pen enso ne ye suya ho ade entine se ye kwala ne bia mo pese odaachi bi omo ba be emranimfo omo ba be tembuafo ne judge ne ekeka ho na I think say ye sha say ye yi sa ne ma ne bi mu nsam ne bi mu a ekoso ewo Supreme Court na I think say ebeboa because in ma court pen ama ye bisa obi asem ama asem ye bisa no kra say udi bi ma na udi fo no kra no onim ne a oka onim say odi bi mo like onim de why so why confused enti nema ni bebre wo ho aka me susu say na me brother na ka no me susu say e be yi e wo TV say bia me nim de wo ho nti a emo mo nye sa de no but say bibia nsi ho kwan dia nsam ni bebre wo ho I think say omo nyina nka de e brother yi de kura say no ne nka ye yi wo TV so say bia ko dru court na Supreme Court mpona ye yi wo TV so ne nyina ye hwa at the end of the day no bi ntimi mfiri ho ma metu lawyer bi man ntimi ma megina bonten ka say ye call ye no say ni e bi kura de no ka no kura no waba bonten na o pe favor bi nti o kan in the behalf of ne nipa no so ati ase nti no say yi bi wo ye insam ni bi saa wo Supreme Court I think say the transparency beba so be say as education the ama ti ye ntima mufo
okay say an example should be the case of
your brother issue
Dennis Miracle but who says in same way broadcast here as a guni pakoni nimfi as like reputational damage
and send tie bia sister send tie bia whether odibim ana odifo no at the end of the day
at
the end of the day na say am no ti hesi ye de ne ko ye granting the bill ne court e proceed the issue no na say okodifo ana okodibim a say no mugwa say ne ba me no me no ye bete say ye ko ye na mpa asama ne allege no mpo ne ko hwehwe mu no ampa mpo se wafa sika se ni ye ko ye ne mpo se ne ye mpo ye susu no se ne ye mpo ye dwene no de we e ba bonten ne de we a omode Rambo Star se ne wo ka no e ko kire ne no kra chi nyina chi no enye saa netie eno no ye yi ma ye nyina ye broadcast ma ye nyina ye hwe ye TV when se sia so no the way niama kon ye papa first nka ye nyina ye timi tena ye fie mu na wo fa bi aba ye se letter bi free ho ye de letter bi abremo na ebusuan ya bochenku na wo fa na kan letter no de ewo mu ni de enim nyina no oka ono no kan na we ase na be ha obekan letter na wie ni se japade bi ana sike bi wo ho abetam emudodo no ha de ai de ama no but enne due to technology internet the way anema social media the way anema connect bibia me nyama ne bebre wo ho mpo a me hu social media po kra ansa na mate wa bonten ana bibisa internet I think say ne justice ne kano I think say me support ne se nkomutimi broadcast ma nation obi a hwe bia ebeboa.
Right, Mr. Bexton, is that not serving as a reputational damage if such criminal cases are being televised on television?
Oh, see, I think it will be extremely far from that because sebi, entina umpo who use some of these can assemble bia who use brofu bi pa allegedly. Inte say until say court in be proven no nipa ni innocent until like ma ye na ye hu de wom. Because sabe kayo so man fa cameraman besi so am kokod no koka still ni party them or they are also witnessing what is transpiring there. Are you getting it? But this time maybe we are advocating that they should bring it to the broader picture so that yem so ayo e fie ni atuma nya bi ahwe because court worom konom ko kansema enye nipa no de asema ba no ne judge ni pe no musi o. There are people like people are only interested to the matter but person what is prevailing into aba better na obi. Nti so onu tumi hwe etie bidia and you TV so na me so ntire fie na me follow na so there's nothing like reputation that is being dented or damaged here that be because so shedem wa no ombeka camera so so na ombeka dem mom ye wi the judgment no na kire say we anye ni ye we eye ni ye
because won say ebi wo ho a say lawyers kwa court a omo pay free court reporting. Like they don't even want to give you the details of the cases.
But see, intina utie ni justice ne kana ye obi wo ha matters ni bu a nya matters na no person am de ba within camera.
But wait, if they televise it, everybody will see everything dito.
And see na make say omo court so a people are seated in the court omo follow proceedings. And also back at the day. But
I know you're different. No, this one will reach a larger.
But I know that audience. At the end of the day, who the kind of matter banned near else a public get to consume into on the camera basis. So I think they will not bring any matters at all. Say enough for our consumption. No. I believe that in their own line of duty and then per the discretion on the age over the very long time, they know the ones that are good for public consumption. Because remember that some of these things to one hand in here, it will breach the security of the state.
Yeah, confidentiality.
Yes. It will jeopardize security going forward. So they will know the ones that are good for public consumption. And the ones that are supposed to be concealed from the public.
Right. So I think if they should bring that on board, they will have to sieve some of
Exactly.
Penny submission now mine. Also some also specific some of the cases, but me assure say. Bibi bohwa hold this idea me sure I don't know more not much in this or more the way omo bua won someone the way na makoso bebre wo because I learned say it's not allowed say ukra okoko to crab it
yes,
your phone should even ring
so ade entina omo untimi fa phone ntwa say entimi fa phone ntwa there then why is it say betimi broadcast wo ama obi ehu then etimi say bibi wo ho
exactly
entina ye entimi fa phone ntwa no obekọ timi akwa kotie. But Obabe interpreting Monty, I know
different.
Because some crowd can one can hear no crowd also
so
defamation.
What contempt
yeah.
As open
yes.
Me assure some no state and some of
the cases.
In say Bianca
election cases be
not election, I don't know election more. And they did be by anything more especially election.
Because that one is more of public interest more than any other cases at all.
But issue like miracles online
it's also of public interest
because per the omo can offenses omo dia man no omo state and almost say financial law to loss to the state you see intina no so your man no so hu intin ka bibi say no bibi say issue bibi say no inti ke bia nka omo sha ase na nka omo ya wie na nka omo de atemu e ba na na so omo de omo final judgment e ba no nka bibi say na nka omo yi
no more yi
ninka omo nyina aboto ye ma ba na ofo bi megina bontin me ye say anase because whatever going on e yi ma obi ahwe
right will this increase public confidence in our judiciary?
You see, the judiciary, for some years past, people really lost confidence in the judiciary.
Why?
It's not be brainer fee say, Sadia ma yempe instant justice for some of these things. Until be I will be crowd to make a crumb for no the brana shen is a no preco because a cocotte yomukoye gymnastics no more jano because it was perceived that if the person has what it takes, he can pay his way through. Now if you justice will be served on his behalf. Meanwhile, no, or a perpetrator of a crime. And so once people's narrative started shifting from that way, so no, and it is the judges that speaks on our behalf. So let us have confidence in their system and the things that they do. And then I start to say, rekindle the trust back again. And intimacy. The point I am making is that Samanfo nye GDA our system ni mo my system is so pretty the same. Na ama obi amfa mmara anhye ne nsem anye de ope. Are you getting it? Nti wo hwa separation of powers are or say the organs of government, which is the legislature, the judiciary and the executive, no, they operate independently. We are however there should be checks and balances. What I say, checks and balances should operate within, so that executive no baby and the power CC, legislature or baby and the power CC, sana judiciary. But however, no, they intertwine, and everybody has an oversight responsibility over the actions and inactions of the other. Are you getting it? So that by so doing, obia bibia or yebia no ebewo mmara kwemu, obia mfa mmara enhye ne nsem. Into executive akọ ebia parliament akọ akwahye mmara. Executive must make sure that the enforcement agency take it into president append his signature about bemra obia woni rule san so na obi bebu mra na de akọ na judicial na we di a kire say wa from until na yema 2 years yema 1 month. You understand? And until once people are having confidence na se sia no mama antoa na asefo nya adwuma nya dia, then let us do what is right. Asem no ba mamra ne da ba bieda. Now, say people are beginning to lose trust in the system because Mimio here in a mini beniti, Masamba, they deal with it differently because no one was can be able to pay his way through. Na ABA. Because I know most people at them through crime that they never committed.
Yeah.
Because Oma nya kama for Oma nya obi ama wambejina machi amba mfasi kabi room. But that has been perception over time. So now the judiciary. Now the narrative has changed. People are having firm belief in the judiciary. They should do their job without any fear or favor.
They should do their job without any fear or favor. Mr. Fosu.
Yeah, in addition to the my brother Ekano, I'm saying ni na no wakano. On say yenti mamufo ne de hwe ni mu an say pepere obeye adwuma. Sa asem no say ne tie no ye ma ye hu se ne tie ne yemfa ye gidie enhim. And me bompa say kebi ma min kebi ne ye amamra no ne judges for na omo tena nsam so no omo so mbebo modin no mo yenya gidie bi ewo mumu because issue like ketechie a free fire issue you say for example onim say wo ma ho kwan onim pa elections be bra koso ama ye de coordination atoso ama ye sign ye declare winner mana ye adwuma we ye wo man yimu ye nim de koso entinim do say court injunction mean I don't vividly know say am pass sa constituency na court junction be that so say ma monto about that particular day na time no I don't know for that one. I can't tell because me ni hobia na me ni party ni mutimi I can't tell more about the course and the AC ntia some beto na asom monto no na mom say am pass court injunction that so the ma because before election no one year na meetie macho men aye kotechie free fadi omo call you know or the omo call kro so before the election
you see a momo apartment come
you understand enti no onim say sene ade na tie bia no do say court injunction eda abato no so but onim ne nkofo no say omo be overthrow no mato aba no enti ne say ne say bibisa no koso dia say omo be to aba no dia then I'm going to use these people to I mean say me ye niema ebe ma abato no nyeden enkoso so esan gidie bi onim say at the end of the day no e bia ye koto aba no kra na ye koka kra na enkosi ba bia Inti ene ne me ma no kra anya dey ensi. And I'm so dear, wama true dear, is here in intimidation was about no cry also. So at your intimacy.
Oh, yes, a course.
Yes, after we automatically.
I know there may reports say almost declared.
But national chairman says they are going to annul all those things.
Yeah, but after the whole Buhara that happened there, I read that the election still proceeded.
Okay. Intino, send me brother Aircan, Intino, see, and yet GDA be wo musio. Minimum say about to the court injunction that's into Motocrana. And go see baby. Me have home organizing macho men being tax force being cophobia baba baby. But be not dreaming say after all, and Kosi baby, and at the end of the day, maybe declare winner, and it's going to against him. So until a man maybe on also so yes, I didn't. It's a time where I say the one judicially no see it minya GDA bi wo mumu se na be ya bibini a yen pentem nkobu aten se na me brother e kan say it me chiro konfo kra yes yo enkosi ba bi enten ye so ti sa ne ma ne nyina akoso be ma ye confidence wo mumu
nti ye hu bibia gani a ebinya confidence. So it should be something that we should look at as a country, that some proceedings in the Supreme Court should be televised, it should be broadcasted. As Mr. Fosu said, that it also helps to educate the public as well, and also boost its confidence in the public has in the judiciary. All right, this has been very interesting and very educative. I've learned a lot. Mr. Fosu, I'll come to you so that you teach me more of the tree, so that my tree will be more clearer. It's been interesting right here on the morning show, and thank you so much for joining us. But before we leave, do you have any last words, any greetings you want to give to anybody before we leave? Thank you.
Just as we wrap up, I want to leave this message to the good people of Ojagbayo constituency, that they should calm down heads. They should calm down. NPP is a party that is governed by laws. Obi enu obetumi de mrashe ni semaye ni ope. Enti saaba no mo si eche kokoto no. The national chairman of the party has assured that the acting national chairman has assured that those elections are going to be annulled. Enti mo bi enso emrepam no ye pese party no gina crossroad. The party is not attractive. And it's starting a year, and you must say, and I just a party and embrace of 2028. And once the party needs power, the needful will be done. Until you back back right from the polling station, yakwa kwayen say correctly, nearby electoral area correctly, nafia ye zoom in by electoral by constituency, nearby beto aba a competent people that are going to spear the affairs of the constituency come 2028. So don't be Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Chidom. That Kwakwaji to me in the year 2028. So
say on your MPP. Next of all, they say MPP communicator, no political analyst. Mr. Baxter,
let us not lose facts of the fact that Sabi I grow away. You ensure that any neutral be our baby. Obia we interest. Sabi the referee that is supposed to stand in the middle. On protona bounce I bet you about into a take side. I don't know that aside. My good friend and then a professor Jampu. He was a political analyst. Just you see him, but power by and then on ACU. He should tell you where his lineage was. So that one there, Mestre.
Hey, agenda. Mr. Bozu, will you give anyone?
Yeah, conclude the mekan say GDA me twane tia GDA ne ahofama na akoma pa Ghana for arishemu Ghana for enya wo His Excellency John Dramani Abebi omu a eno nti ye bo hwi koto aba edema no saa GDA ne de ne ye hwehwe woni mu no na order woni de ama ye hu nti no yenya arishemu woni mu say de dooso na edi yenim na bebre na so ne gu akwan mu a
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Fosu. Thank you so much, Mr. Bexton. Thank you so much for joining me right here in the studios to, come with this brilliant submission. I really enjoyed myself and learned a lot right here in the studios. Thank you so much for joining us on the GhanaTalks Breakfast Show. We hope that you had such an exciting time right here in the studios with us. We'll come your way same time tomorrow. It's still your morning show companion. Do have a lovely day.
to amplify your business or